Okay, today we're going to do a lamb, actually a lamb ring with stuffing. So I say a lamb ring, everybody's like, what are you talking about? I will show you. So what I've done, I've actually went ahead and seared my lamb. This is just a nice rack of lamb. You wanna get some nice color on it just like that, okay? What I'm also gonna do, I'm gonna use this right here. This is a nice bundt pan. It's not making a cake, of course, but this is gonna come in very handy for what we're gonna use it for. So, I already have my lamb. Anytime you sear, by the way, definitely give it some seasoning love. I call it seasoning love. You wanna do that for sure. I'm gonna take my lamb and place it just like this, just for now, inside of my pan. What I wanna do, I'm actually gonna use butcher's twine and actually hold it together. This is what's gonna happen. You can also use a plate to kind of help guide everything together first. But this is what's gonna happen. It's gonna make a nice ring right around here just like that. So what I'm actually gonna do, I think I'm gonna have to use a plate. I think I will. I have a plate that I was using to hold my lamb on here already. So what I'm gonna do is take my lamb, bring my edges around just like that, okay? Then I'm gonna take my twine, don't you run, and wrap it right around the outside. Try to, there you go, pull it as tightly as you can. That's the best way you can get a nice ring shape. Just wanna give it a nice pull and a nice pull. You can try to be stubborn sometimes, but tie it, give it one tie first, and then you can kind of set it at that point after you initially tie it. So this is the initial tie. Now I'm actually just gonna set it. So that way, when it bakes, it'll bake up nice and pretty. So now, I'm just gonna take my twine again, just go around, just like that, just to hold that together. And don't be afraid to really give it a nice squeeze, a nice pull. This is gonna look absolutely beautiful once it's all baked and fabulous. One more turn and I think we're good. There we go. Give it a nice squeeze so that those sides come together nicely. There we go. Excellent. And I'm pulling this twine as I'm wrapping around. I'm pulling it nicely, and I'm also shaping the lamb with my fingers. That way I can ensure just a nice shape. Excellent. You can use scissors. I use my knife sometimes just to kind of cut the twine. I'm just gonna use and tuck the twine underneath another part of itself so that way it can kind of sit up, something like that, okay? Now, this is where this comes in handy. And it's gonna sit right around it just like that, okay? Now, this is a must. I'm gonna take some bacon. I'm gonna take the bacon. This is a nice thick cut bacon. You wanna use thick cut bacon simply because it's gonna actually cook longer and it won't burn immediately. The thicker the bacon, the more it actually cooks and releases some of its juices and fat. I'm actually gonna wrap or lace this bacon in and out of the bones of this lamb. So weave it in and out, in and out. It's also gonna help to keep my ring shape as well too. And don't be afraid to really give this some love. Oh. Okay, I'm actually gonna take another piece and do the exact same thing. Just gonna kind of, even if you have to kind of fold the bacon, go ahead and do that and press down just so that all those pieces come together nicely. Again, when I say thick cut, this is that nice thick cut bacon like that. Looks just wonderful. Okay? Go ahead and press that down on there like so. So what's gonna happen is as this is cooking, the bacon is gonna render very nicely and go down onto this lamb. the flavor is going to be outstanding. You can never go wrong with bacon, right? Okay, press it down in there like that. I'm actually going to take a piece of bacon and just kind of give it a nice little wrap around this top part as well too, just because we can. Now, as you serve this, the bacon is going to come back off, so don't worry about it. You're looking crazy right now. It's no problem. It actually should look a little crazy. I'm actually going to put a little piece on the inside too. Why not? Okay. And this is the way it's supposed to look. Okay. It's going to go in the oven just like this. I'm going to put it at 375. I like a convection oven. If you don't have a convection oven, it's no problem. Put it at 375 or 400, either one, but I like 375. I've seared it just to give it some nice color and to develop some flavor as well. Anytime you're doing meat, you always want to sear it, unless it's like a pot roast. Even then, I sear it too. But if you can master these two things I'm going to tell you, you've mastered cooking. If you can master seasoning and heat, you've got it. You always want to give it a nice seasoning and you want to give it a nice sear. That's going to translate to a nice color, which is always going to give you great flavor, okay? So it's always a nice chain reaction anytime you do that, okay? So I've seared it nicely. I've covered it in bacon because you cannot go wrong with covering anything in bacon. It's going to go in the oven at 375, and I'm going to show you what it looks like pretty soon. We'll be right back. So our lamb is ready, and this is what it's gonna look like. So we have it in here. We actually have all that fat that's collected at the bottom, and I like that. That way it won't be too fatty and too greasy or anything like that. So what you can do is just gently lift this guy out of here and set her down right there. Now, or you can leave it on till you get the pork off. I don't want to serve it with the bacon. So you know what, I'm actually gonna put it back over here so I can get all this bacon off of there. Okay? The bacon was just for the flavor, so I'm actually gonna kind of go ahead and crumble that bacon on off of there and pull it off and tell it and eat it. You can do that too. Come on, bacon. Excellent. So we have this guy like this. You can even take the pieces off like that, or you can leave it on. Actually, I kind of like it on. That way you're gonna kind of hide your string, and it's gonna just be a bacony awesomeness, okay? Now, what I have over here, I have some wonderful stuffing that I'm actually gonna put around the sides. Around the side. This can be a wonderful addition or alternate to one of the holiday meals for sure. Kind of lace this right around the sides of this, like that. And you can even put just a touch in the middle too, just to kind of give it some more festiveness. Okay? And for garnish, I like parsley. So, you can take some parsley and just kind of give it little homes, kind of here and there around our dish. Something like that. And find more little pieces, find little homes for your parsley. There you go. One more piece over here. And I think this is going to be an absolutely beautiful finish to a wonderful day. Enjoy that.